Jailbreak at Alcatraz. The case is Unsolved Files by Tom Sullivan. Excuse me.
What's Alcatraz?
Only the most high-tech break before it became
This is a true story. High-tech what?
High-tech jail before people started escaping. Welcome back, guys.
Wake up, Debbie. It's part 1.
Nice.
June 12th, 1962, San Francisco Bay, California, 7 a.m. The morning bell rang out at the Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, and the criminals incarcerated there began their day. Oh, that's inside our prison cell.
Jeez, rough life in Alcatraz.
Designed by the first warden, Jake A. Johnson.
James
A. Johnson, thank you.
To read.
The daily schedule on the rock was very strict. At precisely 7 a.m., the prisoners woke up, got dressed, and made their beds.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, look, there's a little algorithm for the index. So A was 12 books maximum. Where's their books go? Over the top?
I think so.
B was personal papers. C was radio headphones. No?
Let's just go here.
NB
Extra blanket
is to be folded. Let's see here. Neatly at foot of bed. Pillow at the head of the bed toward the bars. Blankets are to be tucked in under the mattress. Shoes, slippers, and musical instrument and case are to be under the bed, with the shoes or slippers under the leading edge of the bed. Man, that was strict.
Yep.
Next, they
Had to arrange
Okay, you want to read it?
their personal items in the mandated order on their assigned shelves. The inmates, that's harsh word, were then required to clean the sink and toilet, wipe down their cells bars, sweep the floor, and fold the seat and table up against the wall. Once they finished their morning chores, they awaited the second bell, which would ring after the guards had completed the count. In the days before surveillance equipment, the prison guards physically counted the inmates a total of 19 times every 24 hours so they could monitor their whereabouts. It was important to do so because of the nature of the prisoners. No one was ever sentenced to serve time on Alcatraz specifically. Instead, the country's most
heinous
criminals were transferred to the Rock when they proved to be too much for federal prisons to handle.
Interesting. They call it the Rock. (7:18 a.m.) Corrections officer Lawrence Bartlett was performing the morning count and making his way down Kitchigan Avenue, which was the nickname given to the main corridor between, hold on, I gotta sit up. It is kind of hard. between A and B blocks. But when Bartlett reached cell 138, inmate number AZ1441, a career criminal named Frank
Morris.
Morris, was apparently still fast asleep. The main cell house on Alcatraz was divided into 4 sections or blocks labeled A, B, C, D. The majority of the prisoners were housed in B block and C block. Inmates who required special attention were assigned to D block, and the antiquated A block was primarily used for storage. Officer Bartlett rapped his knuckles against the cell bars and instructed Morris to get up, or else there would be consequences. But there was no response. It's a ruse. Knock, knock, knock. Once more, Bartlett knocked on the bars in an attempt to wake the inmate. Finally, he reached in through the bars and gave Morris' head a good shake. Uh-oh. The dummy. But to his shock, the head rolled off the pillow and smashed against the concrete floor. Eek.
That's crazy. It's a dummy.
Let's end here. All right, say good night to your buddies.
Good night, buddies.